Hiya, come on in, get cozy. I hope everyone's staying blessed and protected. I hope everyone is going to have a fantastic Friday and a wonderful weekend. This is a collective reading, just a general reading. I just want to see what's in the energy. I need to take a break from, them heavy readings. It's just like, it does take, especially I'm feeling a bit sensitive, especially with the news that I got yesterday. When she told me that me had breast cancer, I just broke down. I've been crying most of yesterday, even this morning. It's like I'll just look at her and my heart just melts. I just think, why? Because I've had another dog it happened to as well. Honey, and she was only 7, but she had her tumour removed, and 2 weeks later, I'd gone back to get X-rays, and it had spread into her lungs. It spread all over her body. I think they left her too late, to be honest. And even when I took Mimi yesterday and I said, how long is it going to be? She said, a couple of weeks. And I was like, good, because I couldn't have handled months again, leaving them for months, making it spread. But she's 13. She'll be 14 in April. But yeah, I just want to see what's in the energy today. See what we've got looking forward to this weekend, maybe. Maybe Spirit wants us to know something, because the decks that I've chosen, I really feel like there is a message. We've got Justice here. And the Moon. Oh, Spirit. Just one sec. I just have to go get my glasses. Because I can't see. I can see with my third eye. But these two eyeballs. Oh, we've got an Emperor here. But we're going to see what's in the energy today. See what Spirit wants us to know. Dear Heavenly Spirit of the Most High, heavenly angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors of our highest good, we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our chakras from the root to the crown. We call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to protect our energy as we channel this message. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to block out all and any negative or evil interference. And we call upon you, Heavenly Spirit, to show the collective exactly what they need to see right now. Thank you. We love you. Judgment. What's this? A star. Ooh, 2 majors. Judgment doesn't always mean oh, you're under judgment. But it does, for the first card, that to be the first card, it's heavy. He ain't heavy, he's my brother. I'm going to read it from here, because this is the Mystic Psychic Tarot. Right, I'm going to read it to you just so that, before we start the reading, so we know exactly what page we're on. Judgment represents a radical awakening and the final reckoning. An angel with outstretched wings blows a trumpet, signalling that the time has come to account for past choices and cross the threshold into a new transformed version of yourself. The imagery of the dead being thrust upward by a volcanic force from the dark, primordial depths into the light symbolizes the inevitable call to consciousness. This card marks a profound turning point where the past is confronted and a new path is illuminated. And with the Ace of Wands there as well, and I'm seeing, I feel like somebody coming out of we're seeing the Four of Cups as well, I feel like something new here, something new. I'm seeing the star as well. It gives me healing, it's like, like when you're carrying a heavy load. Carry this heavy load. This is what I'm feeling. This is the sort of song that I'm hearing. Lord, give me strength to carry on. Yeah, it's like having the strength to carry on here. The Judgment card emphasizes the importance of self-reflection, accountability, and embracing transformative changes. You are called to evaluate and seek forgiveness for past mistakes and to move forward with a clear conscience and a renewed purpose. It speaks to the liberation that comes from facing truths and the profound growth that follows. Judgment serves as a powerful reminder of the potential for regeneration and transformation inherent in every individual. It underscores the importance of answering the call to awaken, embracing change, and proudly showing the world what you truly stand for. So this is why I know that Spirit has called us to do this reading. You can hear the binman. Mimi's here. She's like, let me say hello. Say thank you for my donations. I love you. My little princess. I had to pause it because I knew Sheba was going to bark at the binman. But yeah, I feel like this is the theme of this reading. It is like, the reckoning, the final call. It's maybe Spirit is giving you the final call because there's so much things going on in the world right now. It's like a call for change. Then we've got the Six of Swords. This is like, leaving to calmer waters. And you don't actually have to be a physical leaving. It's just like giving something up. It's like, it could even just be something like procrastination. Just stop procrastinating. I can't just say that to myself as well. I procrastinate all the time, and I don't feel like it's any really fault of my own, because I don't like labels. I don't like them. People seem to like labels. They love labels, don't they? Oh, I've got this and this and this and this and that. And it's a label that gets stuck on us. We just need to peel them labels off and just be who we are, Yeah, we've got a Six of Wands, this gives me this is going to be a success. Whatever you do will be successful, You just got to take that first step. We'll see what Spirit wants us to see today. Dear Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, what message do we have for the collective? What do you want the collective to know, Spirit? Thank you, we love you. Oh, the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So this is about, working. Just seeing the Lovers and the Star. So the Eight of Pentacles with the King of Wands, it's something about doing something. The King of Wands is it could be a fire sign. It doesn't have to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I'm feeling like there's something to do with work here, taking action, because the King of Wands is a doer. It's an action card, physical card. So I feel them both coming out together as something to do with somebody's work, putting something into what they're working on. Oh, I just seen a nine of wands. I know I've got an high priestess here, but I feel like, you might have been through a lot here. The nine of wands is a wounded boy. Someone has been through it, still standing. I'm still standing, better than I ever did. Feeling like a true survivor, acting like a little kid. Probably I might not have got the words right, but never mind. That's what I'm hearing. Someone's still standing here after all this time. Yeah, and I feel like, the King of Wands energy is, it's a good energy to be in. We've got a Three of Wands as well. This is a plan of action. The Three of Wands is making this plan. I'll put this one here. If we get majors, I'll put them on a stand. But yeah, I'm seeing this King of Wands here. I feel like, because it's an energetic card, it says when this card appears, it calls for stepping into a leadership role. Well, we do see the Emperor card, and it doesn't have to be a male or female. It's just an energetic. What's in the energy? With boldness and decisive confidence, your passions have evolved into your life's work, and this card signifies the time to leave a lasting mark on the world. It encourages assertiveness, trusting instincts, and harnessing your vision and charisma to inspire others. Stay grounded in honesty and remain mindful of how your actions affect others. The King of Wands may also represent a mentor or an influential figure guiding you towards long-term goals, urging you to lead with passion and confidence. So I feel like this is someone's vision and work, this. I really feel like it's something to do with what you do. You know, you could even be your own boss, you know. But this is the Three of Wands is a desire to expand on something here. You know, build on your achievements, seeing results from your efforts and inspired plan for further growth. This card encourages you to maintain your foundation while strategizing, seeking new opportunities. Your creative vision and hard work have laid a solid groundwork for exploring new territories, both literal and metaphorical. As new possible arise, stay committed to your path and prepare to step outside your comfort zone, knowing that your greatest potential lies beyond your current boundaries. Broaden your horizons with confidence. So there's something here about taking that first step, taking that leap. You know, I just split it on Six of Pentacles and we've got the Justice here. So something is to be made fair. You know, that it can be in the spiritual realm or in the 3D. But I feel like something is, you know, because sometimes justice, it doesn't have to be like in the courtroom. It can also mean like you having a balance, you know, because the Six of Pentacles, with the Six of Pentacles and Justice, seeing them together, that is like a very solid foundation. That is a solid foundation. This is somebody having a solid foundation to build on. Sometimes, you know, you can start with nothing. It always reminds me of, oh, what's the name? Who wrote Harry Potter? When she wrote that first book, I think she was living in a council flat or something like that, you know, so you can start from nothing but build on it. And I feel this is someone who's already got this creative force behind them. You know, this is planning as well. This is planning, making a plan, write things down, you know, strategizing, seeing what's, because sometimes, you know, we can have ideas, but we've got to follow them through. It's like me, I've got so many ideas and so many things I want to do, but it's like making that plan and going ahead. But I've made a start because I've kind of I'm trying to join up all my social medias because I've got Facebook, I've got um, why I can't think straight. I've got Facebook, I've got Patreon, I've got TikTok and Instagram, and I'm trying to get them all so they're all joined together so they can all work alongside each other. You know, I thought if I'm going to do this, I have to put my mind and soul into this, you know, because I have a passion for this. I like to find out the truth. I like to work with spirit. I'm a very, very spiritual person. The things that I've experienced in my life, you know, and it's like all glory to the Most High, you know. I feel like, I don't know where that card's gone. I actually thought this card completely disappeared, but I found it. It's Eight of Wands. No, there's another one here. There's a lot of action here. A lot of, you know, it's all doing. It's take you like, this is, it means like it's a dream. It signifies a dream or a vision becoming reality. Excuse me, confirmation. A dream or a vision is becoming reality. And the events are suddenly moving quickly. You may feel great momentum in unfolding plans, rapid communication, or a surge of energy propelling you towards your mark. This card suggests that the path ahead is clear and there's no time to hesitate. Act on your vision, your ideas now. Fate is compelling you to a higher level. Taking decisive action will lead to success. The Eight of Wands also indicates that delays are lifting and you can expect swift revolutions to any obstacles or challenges that have been holding you back. So I feel like once you've made this decision, no, look at this. I'm seeing a Queen of Wands with a Ten of Wands. Two of Cups is and a Three of Cups. Two of Cups is peeping out, but a Queen of Wands with a Ten of Wands. This is, maybe it could be something with a lot of responsibility here. You know, it might be, you've got to, if you're going to take on a project, it does mean being responsible. Ten of Wands doesn't have to be like, oh, it's such a heavy burden. It just means it's like, you have to be in it for the, you know, for a long time, not a good time. That's what I kind of feel. You know, yeah, we've got Justice again. Spirit. And I feel like there was some heartbreak here with the Three of Swords, but we've got this Ace of Wands. I feel like this could be it. Because I did see something and it said something about, it was like letting go. It was in a different deck. I picked that deck. It was a pop art one, and it was something about like grieving a breakup. That's what I've seen. So this could even be, you could have been in that phase of grieving a breakup, and now Spirit's like saying, now's the time to, forgive, move on. There's something that you have got real capabilities of doing something here. And it's in a creative sense. I feel like there's a lot of creativity. I'm seeing the stars on both of these, and we're seeing the star as well. So I'm feeling, it's a lot of healing energy. I feel like creativity is very therapeutic as well. You could do something that's very therapeutic that you like to do. Like I love to make things, I love making candles, I love making balms, I love making healing oils, and I love making these, I can't remember, my words are failing me. It's like the words in my head, but my mouth's not bringing it out. Yeah, resin, working with resin, I love that as well. It's messy work, but I've ordered some things to make things, yeah, because I really want to get these boxes out. I'm making some more boxes with my new logo, and I'm going to make some different ones. I'm going to mix them all up. They're going to be an assortment of boxes, and all proceeds are going to go to Mimi's GoFundMe. We've probably got enough for the first operation. We've just had 2 donations yesterday. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you so much. I get overwhelmed, when people donate. I can't handle it. It's like I get so overwhelmed. Like it's overwhelming that that people's kindness. But I'm a kind person. I like to give. I'm a giver, not a taker. But because it's my Mimi, I'm not bothered. I have to drop the ego, lose my pride, and just ask for help. Because if you don't ask, you will not get. And she's my life. She is. I won't say she's. I feel a bit bad saying she's the most important thing in my life, because I've got a lot of important people in my life, that I love so much, unconditionally. But Mimi is my sidekick. I've had her the longest. I was there when she was born, and I'm going to be there when she goes. But I have to do the best for her, I feel guilty. I feel like I've let her down. I should have got a spade long time ago, because then this might not have happened. They told me that with the last dog. But you think, well, I'm never going to mate my dog. And you hear about, I'm signed up to a holistic vets, online and that. And they say that spaying is bad because they haven't got them hormones. So, you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place when you're trying to make decisions. You think, well, I want to do what's best for my dog. But there's so much conflicting information. Mimi's never been vaccinated. And now her sister was vaccinated, and her sister's no longer here. We've got a 3 of Pentacles here, and we've got a 3 of Cups with an Emperor. This could even be like teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, I'm getting that. I feel like there's some kind of celebration here. And we've got the Temperance Angel. You could even have Earth Angel tendencies. You could be on this earth, yeah, seeing things from a different point of view. You could be an Earth Angel walking upon this earth to do something that is going to actually be for the betterment of others, Sometimes, we're sent on these missions that you don't even know you're going through at the time. But it's all glory to the Most High, that honestly, people saying they don't believe in God and things like that. Oh, look at this. Oh, no, look. You see how that wanted to come out? This 10 of Swords, it didn't really come out. Oh, 10 of Swords is a betrayal, but, this could have been in the past. It kind of did. We've got a 10 of Wands. You see, a 10 of Wands came out before. But I feel like something's over here, because the 10 is the final. It's the final countdown. Yeah, I'm seeing the Magician here. I feel like you have everything you need to succeed. But with a 10 of Wands, it's what is it? With great wisdom or something comes great responsibility or knowledge or something like that. That's what kind of vibes I'm getting for this. Yeah, I'm seeing a fight. You know, I've seen the Five of Pentacles, a Tower, and a Ten of Swords. The Magician's here, and the Six of Cups. So this is something like turning your pain into your power, whatever happened in the past, yeah? Yeah, I'm just seeing the Moon again, and Justice again. Double confirmation, these exact same cards we've seen right at the beginning. So I am feeling, you know, there's some that it's taking the bull by the horns and, you know, moving forward into this. I feel like something could happen quick as well. It's almost like the universe is waiting for you to decide. And when you decide, like, oh yeah, something's going to click, and it's like, right, this is what I love to do. You know, I feel like it's like somebody's passion that you're good at, something that you want to do. It might even involve teamwork, makes the dream work, you know. Because it could be a ten of wands could be, you know, you might be taking all that on for yourself, but you could have a team. Oh, now. Oh, and I've seen the Fool here, but with the Devil and the Page of Cups. Coming out together. Now, when I'm seeing that together, because it's almost like making peace with the Devil here, because the Page of Cups gives me like very innocent, youthful energy. You know, it's like, oh, cheers. You're saying, it's like this page is saying to the Devil, cheers, because you taught me a lot. I feel like somebody learned a lot in the lower self, you know. We've all, you know, we've all been there. We've all like made mistakes. You know, sometimes we do operate out of our lower selves, especially if we're unhealed, you know, especially when there's been a Ten of Swords. This could have been a betrayal in a past relationship that broke someone, you know, but I feel like it was lust, not love, because with the Devil here, but I feel like you're like glad. It's like, oh, Spirit wants you to say, be thankful for what you were learned, what was taught. I just see the Five of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords and then the Death card. So I feel like putting something, you know, you might have felt left out. You might, you know, this could have been somebody leaving you, and you might have felt, oh no, you know, I've been dumped, and it's like Spirit has taught you a lesson. I feel like rejection is God's protection. It's like, yes, say thank you. Well, whatever it is that you learn, maybe this might just be like an epiphany that you get. And instead of like thinking, oh, woe is me, and thinking about everything bad that's ever happened to you, it's like, well, thank you for the lessons that I've learned. I forgive you, and I move on. This is what vibe I'm getting. Yeah, be thankful for what you've been taught. You can turn it around, you see. You can either be in self-pity, or you can be like, wow, there, I've learned that lesson. And it's about self-preservation, you know. It's like putting you first. Maybe you didn't. Maybe, because sometimes you can be in a relationship and you can be all in it, and that other person isn't. So you're giving all of yourself while you're not getting anything back. And you think it's you, but it's not you, it's them. You know, it gives me that vibe. It's like there's someone here who's got a very strong energy, very powerful, very creative. Yes, Queen of Swords, you stand up and tell the truth. And we've got the Page of Swords here, so somebody could be watching you, speaking your truth as well. Yeah, look, Nine of Swords. Somebody could be in anxiety about it. I feel like this person here, I feel like you're protected. Whatever it is, you've got a protection from this person. This person is probably like wanting, wishing, looking at you, thinking, you know, they're either wanting you in this Nine of Swords, or they're probably in this Nine of Swords. But there's a protection with the Seven of Wands here. I feel like, yeah, protecting your heart as well. I feel like your heart space, because you've got to guard your heart, because nobody else will. Guard your heart, because nobody else will. I just see the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So I really feel like this is someone taking action, someone going forward, taking the reins to your own life. You know, I feel like there's some, when you look at things from a different perspective, everything can seem different. It's like what I've been through in my life, you wouldn't even believe me if I told you. But I'm here. And I'm not holding any grudges against anyone. I'm free. Because I'm free to do what I want any old time. Look at this, a wheel of fortune. So I feel like this is like karmic destiny as well, you know. Maybe you might have had to pay a karmic debt. Maybe that's what it has done, and maybe it's over. Yeah. Oh, I just, spirit, spirit, spirit. Six of Cups, Magician, Queen of Wands, and Six of Pentacles. I feel like something's going to be balanced out here. Whatever happened in the past year, the Magician, this is you. It's like you have all, maybe you have to go through it to realize that you've got everything you need is already within you. Nothing is outside of us. It's all within. The kingdom of God is within us. Christ is in our consciousness. It's not like what Spirit says. Whenever somebody says, oh, look, Jesus is there or there or there, do not believe them because it's within us. Even Jesus taught that when he was here, you know. Queen of Wands here is, powerful energy. We've got the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. This is somebody, balancing things out. You probably carry both, we've all got a light side and a dark side. You should never be ashamed of either. Never. There's something here that's either destined to be here. And I feel like when the Queen of Swords shows herself, it's like standing in your truth. The Queen of Swords will stand in her truth. She'll stand in her power. She is, but she's holding that sword close to her chest. So maybe you could be holding on to the truth close to your chest. But, sometimes people don't want to talk about it, the truth, because what is it? It pisses people off speaking the truth. But I feel like there's something here. Once you get the truth off your chest, you don't even have to tell anybody. You could just write it down. But I feel like there's someone's destiny here. Somebody had to go through whatever they have to go through for a reason. And it was about teaching you something. We've got King of Pentacles. This is business. This is boss. This is money. And I've seen the Ace of Cups here, so I feel like this is like self-love as well. Putting out, I feel like with the King of Pentacles, it's a very abundant energy. I feel like, look at that Five of Wands in reverse. Oh my word, these cards are not in reverse. So seeing a Five of Wands in reverse to me is like, yeah, there's no competition here, because the Five of Wands is like arguments. It's like, disruption. All the fives, they're not a good, it's not a good energy to be in a five, but it's like, yeah, you're halfway there though to completion, but this is in reverse. So I'm getting this Ace of Cups is a very, like, your cup shall overflow, or your cup overflows, and I feel it's something to do with the business, something to do with something being a success here. This is more, it's standing in your truth, standing in your power with the Queen of Swords, going towards your destiny here, because it's going to be successful with the King of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody did, look, there's justice here for a Ten of Swords. This is justice. It's like, yeah, I feel like somebody tried to break you, but they didn't break you. They made you. Yeah, I feel like there's someone definitely made you. You can be in that energy, feel like that. Oh no, I'm broken. But once you heal and release and let go and forgive and you can be like, it's like being born again. Feel like it's a rebirth here. Definitely transformation from whatever happened. And I feel like it could have been a relationship, because I've seen it in that deck before I even started this reading. I feel like Spirit led me to see that there was some kind of grieving over a past relationship. But, like I said, rejection is God's protection. We've got a Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and Justice card here. So I feel like this is you taking action, yeah. Taking action is justice, towards justice, and I feel like a very solid energy. Yeah, the Temperance Angel's here. Things, the Temperance Angel will always bring, like, harmony to a situation. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. It's going to be balanced out. Things will be balanced out. It's like me for the first 50 years or something of my life. It was complete trauma, but now, at my age now, for the last couple of years, I'm being on my healing journey, and I feel like once we'd make that decision to heal, and I don't want to go through this anymore. I don't want to be made to feel like this, because I can remember me feeling that, like the thought, I remember sat there in that awful place where I was, And it was horrible flat. It was horrible. But I went from one extreme to the, I went from the worst extreme you could imagine, living in damp mold, surrounded by absolutely psychotic neighbours and that. Yeah, always reporting me for things that I never did. And I made a decision. All I could remember myself feeling was thinking about my ex and him coming near me, and the thought of him touching me made my whole body crawl, skin crawl, everything. It was like, ugh. I thought, nah, this cannot happen to me ever again. And once I made that decision, it was like, boom, everything just changed. It got to the point where they was trying to finish me off, poison me and everything, doing black magic on me a lot, and Spirit woke me up. I got the Hierophant. Oh, oh, the Seven of Cups with the Death card and Justice. I feel like putting to bed these illusions. It's like clearing the way of illusions. You see how these are all majors coming down here. From the Devil to the Wheel of Fortune to the Hierophant. It's like, I feel like taking control. You taking control of your life. Like I said, taking the bull by the horns. Yeah, the Queen of Wands is here. Pardon me, that is confirmation. This could even represent, this can be like it can represent the Most High. The Hierophant is like, it could be even your own business. It's like the Knight of Wands is going towards this, And with the King of Pentacles as well, I feel it. Yeah, look, 5 wands in reversing. Spirit. I love how Spirit works, mate. I really do. And that was the Knight of Swords. This is coming in quickly. Oh, Spirit. Now, do you see how that fell on both? Oh, there's 2 cards as well. A 2 of Wands and a 10 of Pentacles. It's like, make that decision, Spirit says, because look what's waiting on the other side. I feel like, because it fell on the 10 of Wands and the Devil, both of them together, I feel like give this, yeah, maybe you have to go through this to get to this 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is very abundant, and especially, it's like this is it might have started off like as tragedy, but the be all and end all is here. Abundant energy, really abundant. Yeah, we've got the Ace of Cups again, and the Sun's peeping. Oh, it's a star. You see, healing, very healing energy. It's like, and also being grateful for, and I'm seeing the 6 of Swords with the 5 of Cups. I feel like it's leaving that energy, coming out of that energy, leaving it behind. It's like realizing, yeah, you don't have to be stuck any longer, Yeah, look, we've got broken open here. Yeah, so sometimes you have to break apart to bend to get yourself together. Yes, hit your target here. This is a target. This is a target here. This is it. The 10 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles hitting your target. I'm golden. Yeah, I feel like you are golden. I remember when I seen my skull and it was gold. Gold. Always believe in your soul. You got the power to know you're indestructible. Always believe in you are gold. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting goosebumps. I feel like this golden energy is yours. Like, I feel like you need to know that you're golden. That maybe but sometimes you can meet people and they see something in you that you don't even see in yourself. But you need to recognize what is in you, and it's not outside of you. You don't need any outside validation. You don't need a partner. You don't need anybody else to make you whole. You are whole. It reminds me of that I'm Whole Again, that song. What is it? You can make me whole again. Oh, look at this. Boundaries. So yeah, I feel like this boundaries here, this restricted area, private no entry. I feel like you've blocked this person. This person's on block. Setting up boundaries, clear boundaries. It could even just be with yourself. But yeah, that I feel like boundaries aren't maybe needed here. You know, use like, yeah, you're precious. You need to know that you're precious. Don't let just anybody into your energy, you know. Cross the line. I dare you. It is time to put up your fences, set boundaries, and keep them in place. Now is the time to know what your boundaries are. Sometimes we do things to please people or avoid conflict. It's acceptable to close your gates and say no or no more. Everyday situations sometimes have us stretching our boundaries. Whether at home or at work, this can leave you feeling uncomfortable. It can leave you feeling somewhat resentful, or perhaps even leave you feeling like everybody's doormat. You have permission as the captain of this ship to recognize this moment and stay clear of it. That rhymes. You are the captain of this ship. Yeah, and I feel like there could be some like hidden resentments here. You know, you might be resentful, thinking, "Oh, I'm blaming somebody," but you know, everything happens for a reason. And I feel like this is Spirit's called you to say you need to stand up and set some boundaries here, because you are precious. You are precious in the eyes. Oh, we've got eye to eye here. You are precious in the eyes of the Most High. We've got a wallflower here with her head in the clouds. I don't feel like maybe you might have thought that you was, I feel like it's something, but like could be like with like a dreamy energy. We've got unlock your mind here, so maybe Spirit is calling you to unlock your mind, realize that everything you need is already within you. And the Spirit and the angels, anything else for the collective regarding this situation? Thank you. We love you. Make a wish. Make a wish. I love that. I can't see the number. Number 25. So we've got 25 and 26. If wishes were dishes, boy, I would be that fine, fine china. Dandelion flush, dandelion fluff, wishbones, stars, birthday candles, and 1111. You name it, we wish on it. Do you believe deep in your core that wishes we make come true? Wishes granted our everyday joys, hopes, and dreams coming into fruition. Give in to the manifesting of your wishes. As children, we are eager to watch our wishes come true, fully giving in to the possibility. When we put something out into the universe, it often has a way of coming back to us. The universe only wants what is best for us. It might not be exactly what we wanted or expected, but it is usually exactly what we need. So go ahead, make a wish on a shooting star, toss a penny in a fountain, and wish for whatever your heart desires with childlike wonder and belief. So make that wish. People who don't believe in them will never get them, will they? People who don't make wishes, how will they ever know if they come true or not? I've got a yin and yang. I am divine flow and moving alignment, unity, balanced energy, and manifestation. So I feel like, yeah, balancing out that energy, recognizing everyone has a dark side. Don't ever feel ashamed of it. It says here you don't need it all figured out. The gifted guide, stars, chaos, and opportunity. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels, what message do we have for the collective regarding this situation? Thank you, we love you. Well, be patient, it will come. The sun, manifestation, power, 11:11. What did that say? 11:11. Make a wish. 11:11 again. Ooh, I wonder what time it is. I don't know what time is it. Oh, it's 11:40, so, but, you know, 11:11, make a wish at 11:11 maybe. But I feel like, yeah, this be patient here, that it will come. It says, the thing that almost broke me were the things that most awoke me. So maybe this could have been it. You know, the awakened dead, resilience, nirvana, and self-appreciation. Yeah, things that I feel like it's could have been in this energy. You could have been have had a bit of a stagnant energy, but Spirit's like calling you to set the boundaries, realize that, you know, and sometimes what you go through sets you on the right path to, you know, the worst things that we go through sets us on the path to the best things that could ever happen to us. Affirmation. I trust in my power to manifest my desires. Now is the time for you to fully realize that, just like the sun, you are a powerful creator. Trust in this fiery and passionate energy that exists within your deepest core. We are all reflections of nature and possess qualities of the sun, characteristics of the ultimate potential of the healed masculine yang energy. Are you tapping into this center of unlimited creative energy and power? It's available to you. Now is a potent time for you to take physical and metaphysical action on your desires. They are moving closer to you. Stop overthinking and overanalyzing, which cause stagnation. Feel, embody, express. Shh, come here. It's okay. It's okay, baby. If you have pulled this card, it could also be a sign that you have been harnessing your yang energy and the fruits of your labour are very ripe. I believe that because the Queen of Wands is a very yang energy. You have done well, and it's time to trust in your efforts. You have balanced your energies of masculinity and femininity, and it has unlocked so much power within you. When yin and yang are united, the power of creation is in your hands. Manifestations are coming. Solar deities such as the Egyptian Ra, meaning sun, have been worshipped since antiquity. Ra was known as the self-created one who embodied the life-giving sun. Symbolically, many yogis do sun salutations on waking every day, an energizing sequence of poses that honors and imitates our star. Manifestation in answer. Take some time to invite and channel this power into your existence. Face towards the sun and deeply breathe its pulsating force into your being. Hold this breath while you visualize and feel your mind, body, and spirit radiating with invigorating energy, sparkling, energizing, and electrifying you all the way to your fingertips. When you're ready to exhale, feel fatigue, self-doubt, and powerlessness leaving your being. Visualize a weak, dull energy evaporating and dispersing away from you. Intuitively repeat this process as needed. Yes, this can be done. I like the sun. I like facing towards the sun, but I close my eyes because obviously you're not meant to look directly into the sun. But I feel like when it's sunrise and sunset, you can. Look, spirits say, trust yourself. Trust yourself. Yeah, some people feel a lot of self-doubt. Maybe if you've been through a really bad relationship or a bad upbringing or whatever it is, you might feel like that you can't, you know, that you're not able to trust yourself. But the spirit's like, yeah, you can. You can trust yourself here. We've got an inspiration hunt here. Being on the hunt for inspiration. This could even give you inspiration. Any reading could. It's not just my reading, you know. You could just see something. Because I feel like I always pray to spirit. And I asked to be led to the people, like I did it the other day. I said, please show me somebody that needs genuine help. And boom, there this person was, yeah, somebody living in the woods. And I thought, right, you know, and it's like send them a bit of cash, just to, like, you know, let them know somebody actually cares out there. It says that emotions are energy in motion. Because, you know, if we don't look after our own, you know, and what's getting me really upset at the moment is all this racism. people saying, oh, the boat people and all this and that. You know, we are all on this earth at the same time. Everyone's struggling. They want you to hate these people who are actually in need, desperately in need. I mean, it's the government that needs to be blamed. You can't blame these people. I mean, you can when they come and commit crimes and hurt people. Yeah, fair enough, you can then. But imagine you've left your country and you go to another country. You get there. Imagine everybody hates you. How would you feel? Everybody hates you. Nobody's helping you. No one cares. It's like, how would you feel? You have to walk a mile in somebody's shoes before you can judge them. Don't let racism overtake. Know who the true enemy is. Heavenly Spirit, heavenly angels. Because they want you to believe. They want you that division. It says they came to cause a division. Heavenly Spirit, heavenly angels. What message do we need for the collective? Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Community is calling here. Community calls. Community calls number 38. So it could be something to do with in the community. You could have you might have a place in the community where you can help. There is a new community waiting for you, and perhaps you have not found it yet. Are your current communities of friends, family, colleagues feeding your soul with enough nourishment? There might be room to invite in another tribe. Open your eyes and look around for a community that feels fully aligned with who you are in this moment of your life. You are evolving, and as you evolve, your community should grow too. What are you seeking in a community right now? Perhaps a place to share openly, dance wildly, sing your heart out, walk through nature, or go on retreats. Yes, please. What you're craving will be unique to you, but follow the call towards community. It is a powerful time to come together. How to find your community. Your external world is a direct reflection of your internal world. The search for your community starts inside you. Look inward and see what you are truly seeking right now. What kind of community could support you towards that goal? They are already out there calling you. You need to find them by trying something new, like a class, a workshop, or retreat. Yeah. Sometimes things like that, book a class. I've been looking at classes because I would love to do yoga, but I think I need to do the gentle kind. I couldn't be doing anything that's really physical. And, we've got to gift yourself here. Maybe treat yourself. Sometimes, it could be treat yourself to some crystals because crystals are shining out here. And let your ship set sail. Yeah, gift yourself. Let your ship set sail. Maybe you could even go on a holiday. Do you know, if you've got the means to do that, do it. Do it. Go. Even if it's a day, just have a day out. It doesn't even have to be overnight, but I just feel like, yeah, go somewhere for the day, but book somewhere, book a spa. It's like I went and got myself a massage, and it was so lovely. That I booked myself in for the full Swedish next time because I do deserve it and I need it. It's not like I don't need it. I really need it. I've got the jackal here, the truth. Ooh, it's Anubis, number 44. This is a divine animals. I just felt like picking it up. Spirit led me to it. We've got protection with the lioness. Oh yeah, I feel like you're protected. This is this reading is not for a male or female. It's for anyone can feel that it's their energy, because we did get a lot of masculine energy out here and feminine. So I feel like it is yin yang. I feel like my yin yang is balanced. I know that because I don't need anyone. If I wanted to, needing is different to wanting. I've got a transformation here. I feel like this is a call to transformation. You could transform by, stepping into your power, releasing any resentments, like Spirit says, releasing that resentments. Yeah, we've got the will here, divine will with the tiger and the lioness. Very powerful energy. Heavenly Spirit, heavenly angels. What message do we have for the collective? Thank you. We love you. We've got freedom with the horse. Ooh, because I'm free to do what I want anytime. Oh, and it says songlines. Songlines are all, you know, maybe it could be, you might hear something in a song, a line of a song, and it might, because this morning, you know, there was a song that was playing in my head. Yeah, the DJ was like, this is your wake up song. And it was, I don't care, I love it, I don't care. That's all I was hearing in my head this morning. You know, there might be a line in that song that might, you know, resonate for someone because it was just there playing. That's what I woke up to. Horse. To be truly free, we must learn true independence. Trust yourself, as listening to people who may have other agendas is not the way to make good, clear decisions. Individuation from our parents is a natural process, although it is often fraught with difficulty on both sides. Your true power resides in your ability to always know you have a choice, and it is yours to make. Mythos. There was once a young lady who lived in a castle upon a great hill, who had just been newly crowned. There was once a young king who lived in a castle. Is that what I said? Upon a great hill, who had just been newly crowned. So he began looking for a queen. He was out riding one day and saw a woman who was riding a huge white stallion, as well, if not better, than he rode. Her horse flew across the fields, and the woman's hair streamed long and wild behind her. The king kicked on his horse, and after some time caught up with her. Her face was flushed, her smile bright, and her words joyful. Their eyes met, and they fell deeply in love. After a time, the young king realized Rhiannon, for that was her name, who was loving, loyal, gentle, wise, and fair, was all he wanted in a queen. He asked her to marry him, and she accepted with grace. Rhiannon's responsibility as queen would now be taken over from the queen regent, and while it would be natural for the mother of the king, to be pleased for her son, secretly she was vastly jealous of her usurper and resented her loss of personal power. Oh, this sounds like the mother-in-law from hell here. You know, maybe that you've been through that. Soon, a beautiful blue-eyed son with a star-like birthmark on his leg was born. To protect him, Rhiannon kept her baby with her as she slept in her chambers. One morning when Rhiannon awoke, her baby was gone from her, and instead was a great deal of blood. She screamed in horror. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The Queen Regent yelled, "Look, she has killed my baby." I knew she was, oh no, it was, no, wait a minute. The Queen Regent yelled, "Look, she has killed her baby." I knew she wasn't to be trusted. Rhiannon insisted the baby had been taken, but the Queen Regent was not to be convinced. The king asked Rhiannon where the baby was, but she confessed she didn't know. Rhiannon's son had been kidnapped by the Queen Regent in the night. She had killed a chicken and used its blood to make the scene against Rhiannon. The Queen Regent had decided to raise the son as her own, and he was safe but hidden. Rhiannon was put on trial, and she made no defence, and so was found guilty of her son's murder. The king, so in love with her, could not kill her, but instead sentenced her to a job that would bring huge shame to her every day. As the castle was up on a high hill, visitors were given a horse to travel to the top. Rhiannon's new job was to take the place of one of the hard-working horses and carry people to the top of the castle on her back. Every day she struggled with her guilt, never raising her head. She slept in the stables with the horses, curled up and crying. Rhiannon gradually became aware of the importance of the work that the horses did beside her people. People couldn't get to the castle without them, and they bore the work with strength and focus. She also realised the horses were set free at night, and they ran, played, loved and foraged. Mindful of that moment, she decided that she too would follow their example, bearing the guests with strength and focus and enjoying her freedom at the end of the day, instead of hiding in shame. On one of these evening walks, she saw the Queen Regent playing with a little boy in a lower courtyard of a farm. He was on a small pony. She thought the king must have remarried quickly. The small boy lost his balance and fell. The Queen Regent checked him over for cuts, and as she did so, the little boy's trouser leg was lifted, and there on his leg was a birthmark in the shape of a star. Rhiannon realised this was her own son and that she had been tricked. She called the local people together to witness the boy and confirm the mark on his leg. Happily, the king had not stopped loving Rhiannon and reinstated her as queen, banishing his mother into exile. Rhiannon never forgot the lessons of the horses who had worked beside her, and from then on, no horse was a beast of burden in their kingdom, but instead a symbol of power and freedom. Mythos about horses or featuring horse deities encircle the world. Whenever horses were found on or heard of, deities linked to horses included Epona, Etain, Apollo, Poseidon, Reshef, Sunna, Odin, Neptune, and Equester. The animal. Beside the dog, there is perhaps no other animal that has shared such a close and integral relationship with humans. Horses have been a partner for humans in their discovery of the world, in wars, in the production and hunting of food, and as a riding companion. Without horses being domesticated, huge numbers of cultures would have found it impossible to trade, roam, discover, and conquer vast territories. The human race owe horses a debt it is impossible to repay. Horses in their current form evolved years ago and were domesticated. They come in all shapes and sizes, from giant Shire horse breeds to the dish-faced Arabians and the tiny miniature horses used as pets. Horses are herd animals and are highly social. They have eyes in the size of their heads that can almost see behind them, although they do have a blind spot in their front field of vision. Horses are used as therapy for humans who have mental and physical trauma. Horse therapy programs commonly assist veterans with PTSD and children with autism, and they visit hospitals and hospices to bring comfort. Their loving spirit, pure presence, and healing attributes make them perfect for this work. The magic. Horse magic is profoundly free and powerful. To ride a horse at full gallop is to experience a sacred bolt of the most primal liberty. When you are feeling trapped or small, expand your field by calling for the energy. There is also a long history in physical and mental healing with horse energy, and this can be used when you are ill or unstable. Horse energy invokes a calm and solid presence and can be used to quiet your spirit if you are feeling disturbed. Horse magic is also an expression of trust. A powerful horse could go anywhere it wants, yet it is willing to be led. A person trusts the horse to be sure-footed, leap and run away from danger, while the horse trusts the human to be its partner, to not hinder, to take care of, to guide it. It can be a very deep bond if you allow it to be. If you are doubting yourself or feeling trapped, engage some horse power. Expand your field by calling for their energy. The symbology. Woman on a horse carrying a burden. Woman holding a child with a star upon his leg. White horses, silver and white. The status of least concern. However, wastage and cruelty in the horse racing industry are issues, as is the habitat destruction of some populations of wild horses. Oh, now somebody might have really connect with that horse. You know, you might have an horse, or you might need to go find an horse, go horse riding or something like that, or just get a, have a picture of an horse and focus on that energy. You know, my friend once let me ride her white horse. She was called Candy. And I remember just riding on her back round the field, and it felt so good because she said that she'd never let anybody get on her apart from her. And she let me ride her white horse. And it was so, like, it is liberating. It's beautiful to ride upon a horse. you know. And also, throughout my life, I have met so many horse friends. Like, they've just come to us. I know it's my energy. I know it is. But yeah, they do. The horses, even one day, there'd been an argument at home or something. I'd had an argument and I'd gone out walking, and this horse just came out of the bushes, yeah. It was like behind this like fence. But it wasn't even, I didn't even know that it was there. It was so profound. The horse just came straight out to me, like from the bushes, and it just came right up to me. I didn't even know, it was just like, came from nowhere. It was like a miracle kind of thing. And it just healed me. I really felt like it healed me because I was so upset and so distraught. It was almost like it felt that energy. And just the other week when I went to my retreat, a white horse again came running to us, yeah. But I had to leave quickly because behind me there was like this property and it had a dog. Now the fence was quite high, but the dog's head was coming over the top. It was like 6 foot fence, and I had my dogs with me. So I couldn't really spend the time I wanted with this white horse because she came running to me. She was so beautiful. But I did get to stroke her. I did make a little video of her, but and I did go back with fruit, but I just threw the fruit into the field, some apples and pears, and I cut them up for her as well. But yeah, something here about horse energy, and this may resonate for someone. You may know that, you may feel it. Let me just have a quick see what whisper or message from the universe. It says, let go of the old and make way for the new. You may find yourself being distracted by random thoughts, fears or doubts. Don't allow yourself to be governed by them. Simply deserve and choose to take aligned actions and success. Yeah. If sometimes we can get programmed into believing that what other people say, you know, and I don't feel like you need to fill yourself with positive affirmations. I can do this. I am worthy. I am blessed. I am loved. I love me. I I stand in my power. You know, we've got 333 with potential here. Your chance to reach your highest of potentials is here. Perseverance has gotten you to where you are. You have been through so much, and this guidance is here to show you that you are exactly where you need to be. Affirmation, my potential is infinite. I use my strength as my ally to pursue my highest good. I feel like you are strong. I feel like you've been through a lot. You've got to realise that you're strong. Look how far you've come, not how far you've got to go. Heavenly Spirit, Heavenly Angels. Oh, thank you. Make it your mission to accept all parts of you, the good and what you perceive to be your imperfections. Don't look for any outside validation. It's already within you. Once you realize your true beauty and potential, you will never doubt yourself again. Yeah, so this could be some kind of realization. We've got 1010, and 1010, we've got 1010 in the cards as well. It says growth. Spiritual awareness is opening up to you, or opening you to all that you are ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is here. Do you know something? This is so weird here because of what I've seen this morning. Keep your eyes on the prize. And it says here, keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead. So I feel like, yeah, keep your eyes on the prize. Your prize is the 10 of Pentacles here. Abundant. And it doesn't have to be like in money. It's just having an abundant energy. Affirmation, the more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcomes I am seeking. Baby steps, but the biggest step you're going to take is the first one. Perhaps you are reminded all too often just how quickly the phases in your life can shift, one change after another. You are learning to adapt and grow. Be kind and gentle with yourself. Don't allow negative emotions to fester. If you are feeling frustrated, angry or hurt, for example, just acknowledge that. Instead of fighting your feelings, go with them and work with them. Then true healing can really begin. Yeah, go with them feelings. Just feel them, release them, and then let it go. You don't have to keep crying over the same thing over and over again. Excuse me, confirmation. Now I know a card flipped over then and I can't see it. Maybe it might come out again. It's meant to. Yes. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Someone's knocking at the door. Oh, might be. Somebody might knock on the door. Persistence. You know, I always see this time. I always see 12:34, and it means 12:34, and it means you're going in the right direction. Keep going. You have completed a task that is in alignment with your soul's journey. The divine is letting you know that it sees you and that all of your persistence is paying off. You are being acknowledged. Affirmation: I take steps to stay in alignment with my soul's journey and I reap the rewards of my persistence. So keep going, keep going. I feel like there could be a breakthrough here. This could be the breakthrough, you know. You just keeping going and realizing that how far you've come. Past is behind you now, so drop the fears and doubts. Even though you may feel a little uncomfortable at the moment and slightly anxious over what is coming next, you are being urged to bring yourself back to the present moment. Your recent prayers have been heard, and are currently being worked on. There you go. So I feel like someone's prayers has been heard in here. Heard. This is a chapter in your life is coming to an end. Rest assured that beautiful things are ahead. And in this next chapter, let go of all things that are out of control and move forward. There is more beautiful things ahead than any you leave behind. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. You know, I feel like some people can think, because things will be balanced out. If you've had an horrendous life and it's like, whoa, I can't, you know, I've got to keep going, it's going to get better. It's going to get better, especially when you heal. You know, book an horse riding thing. But go on a horse, you know, I feel like that could really help you, you know, because horses are very healing as well. And, you know, when you go on a horse ride, you're out in the countryside, you know, and that's healing as well. Or you might even have an horse. And if you have, I'm very jealous of you. And I'm not a jealous person, but I wish I had an horse. I have to just go and find them in fields. But you could even do that, you know. Maybe you might see a white horse, and that is a sign, and that you will know that this is your reading. But I am going to leave this here, and I hope it finds you wherever it's meant to find. And I hope you have a fabulous, fantastic Friday and a wonderful, wondrous weekend. I love you all. Take care. God bless. And I will see you soon.